about here. There it is. You can see I actually had a lot of difficulty drawing the bow too. Had to erase and redraw it multiple times, and it really impaired the wore on the paper a lot. But you can see the degree or the scroll being tied up in a neat little bow. Also hypnotized to even draw a present. This one, I'm trying to think if it had any specific meaning other than like if there was a song associated with it or anything else. I'm trying to think. I don't think so necessarily. Oh wait, I do remember actually. This actually correlated as well with Black Lives Matter, and then when I actually referenced somebody that didn't even tell me something specifically. I mean, somebody that is I mean, he's just more of an acquaintance. An acquaintance. I know who he is. He's a nice person. Nothing wrong with him. Just not a close personal friend. Never exchanged phone numbers necessarily, or associated very much out of school. But his name was Damian Bowen, and while I was in jail, it was actually a reference to PTSD and the present. So let's see. I was hypnotized to think that he was going to give me a gift. PTSD metaphor. Whoops, sorry about that. So the gift that I was hypnotized to think that or present, metaphorically, was since PTSD is a disorder regarding reliving a previous experience, something that happened in the past, something that happened at a different time, right? Like time. So, or yeah. Anyways, and then let's see. So I'm actually going to oh, whoa, that's actually really good evidence too. I didn't even notice that. Bowen. Because if you take the E and the N off of the his name, let's just go ahead and cover that up, and you see, oh, everything is wrapped up in a neat little bow. Anyways, so even though he was never contacted or even told me anything regarding this specifically, see, and this is what I mean by this is actually really good evidence, because I didn't even know the specific reason for why it was him, because I was also hypnotized to think of two other friends of mine that were black, while I was in a room that had black light, brown side written on the table. And it was a cue for me to think of this. But so, anyways, moving on. So, PTSD is a disorder relating to reliving previous experiences, and the present that Damian Bowen gave me was basically the understanding of the present moment in time. So the present was a metaphorical concept of staying in the present moment in time instead of reliving past negative, traumatic past experiences. And I also remember because let's see. So this was also cued and triggered because let's see. Normally I wouldn't include a person's name in this specifically. He may become very, very famous for it. It's a good thing he's a nice guy, to be honest. Works out well in the situation. So great. But anyways, I think it was let's see. There were a few different references. Because oh wow, and this kind of goes back in a circle too. So the let me see. Let me see this picture. Here, wherever it is. Oh, that's right here. Dead person. Okay. So this was a reference towards, I was hypnotized to think of, actually Maryland by G-Eazy, for one, because of my grandmother. But, let's see, so, oh wait, your power, that was supposed to represent, oh, that's right, nuclear power plant, tower thing, okay, that makes sense. Anyways, regardless of such, there were a few different songs by Marilyn Manson I remember I was writing down, and it was one of the songs, I can't remember which one it was, and it was supposed to represent my grandmother hypnotizing me, being like stabbing a knife or a dagger through my chest. Let me think. There was a song called Dissociative. I don't think it was that one. It was one of his newer songs, I believe. I mean, one of his hit songs. Sorry about that, not newer songs. But regardless of such, yeah. So where the present tied in was, I remember, because I was hypnotized to draw the dead person on accident, and even to think of Marilyn Manson, and then, let's see, oh, that's right, okay, so I was hypnotized to draw, oh, that's right, because, a program designed for, to try to attempt to approach world hunger, and, this would have been, most relevant to, of course, most necessary and needed out in Africa. So, that's where the Black Lives Matter aspect came in. And it was I was hypnotized to think it meant, let's see, I was hypnotized to think it meant, wow, that hypnosis is really, really inhibiting me right now. Because this also involves Kanye West, because before he actually, and this was, that first time around when I was in jail, before he attempted to run for president. I was released from the jail, I believe, like in September or October. I think late September, or maybe sometime in October, actually. I can't remember. Regardless. So that's also, so the hypnosis is extremely inhibiting me right now. Sorry about that. Because this is really convicting evidence too, though. But let's say stronger. So I was hypnotized to, because I wanted to write the song "Stronger" by Kanye West. Um, that's not really exactly written the best, but anyways, so I wanted to write that, but what ended up happening, and this is where the hypnosis is really just inhibiting me right now. I and the purpose of this is to basically prevent people from actually watching the video. So this is really good evidence that I'm being really abused a lot with hypnosis right now. Anyways, so this is where like there was a quite a large metaphorical example that specifically pertained to you know world hunger and farming. So basically, that eggs are very because this was cued by when I was served a meal with eggs in the jail, and so eggs are very, very cheap and affordable generally. Can be produced basically in large amounts. Would be fairly and of course there are some ethical considerations taken into consideration with how the animals would be farmed, and the chickens would be farmed and hens would be farmed. But the point that I'm getting at is you could have a surplus of eggs to be able to feed a large amount of people if necessary. Produce a surplus of eggs, and quite affordably, and everything along those lines. Which is the advantage also how eggs are very nutrient dense, high in protein, good, have, can provide necessary nutrition. Anyways, so the hypnosis is inhibiting me. The hypnosis is inhibiting me. This is abuse. This is really abusive. This is extremely abusive. Anyways, I'm gonna actually go ahead and move this writing here from Kite and move it over. But there we go. Now I have more room. So I wrote Stronger, reference to Kanye West. There would have been another song, because I remember I was thinking about and ironically, Kanye West actually ran for president after this, the same year, shortly after this. This happened, I believe, like I think it was after August, probably in September, when I ended up writing this. And there was actually another metaphor relating death threats and Kanye West, but because he was wearing a bulletproof vest. So, regardless of such, ow, my back. Okay, so moving on. That's right, I remember. So I'll go ahead and just rewrite this even too, because I'll probably have to. Let's see, so if I did, because I was hypnotized to not write the R. Oh, wait. That's it. Okay, great. Wait. Because in order for me to include the letter R, what I had to do was something along these lines, and then I had to do this in order to keep the T and make it legible. And then basically you can kind of see how I would compensate for not having an eraser, right? How I would specifically, but yeah, the hypnosis is really inhibiting me. This is extremely abusive, but regardless of such, so now you can kind of see here a little depiction of what's going on. With the T having to be raised in order to have in order to ensure legibility. Basically, let's see, I can probably still actually pull this off too, I bet, because I've had to do this enough. Oof. Dang. Anyways. Let's see if I would be able to do this anyways. Okay, so that's an R. And then, let's see if I raise this up here like this. Darken that S right here. Okay, you know, it's honestly a little bit like, nah, it's too much. Regardless of such, dang. So, I mean, you know, like I said, you could kind of see the gist of what I was getting at. I'll show you here. I'll just have to erase it and redo it. Oh, that's right. Another thing that I did too would just be like wiping it, which would actually produce an effect that looked like fog or clouds. Sorry, the hypnosis is inhibiting me right now. This is abuse, so I'm pointing it out. That's what's going on. That's why I would also, in a lot of the videos, I would be talking like, because, you know, it seems as if I'm talking in a confused or disoriented voice, but I'm not confused or disoriented, due to confusion, exhaustion, or any other reason, or cause other than just the hypnosis being used to inhibit me. So that's what's going on there. That's what's, wow. So I'm and I'm having difficulty speaking right now because of it too. It's also being used as a form of punishment to try to deter me from exposing what is happening to me while it's happening. But yeah, this is extremely abusive. So I'll go ahead and just write the example here. So Stunger. Okay. And in order to get the R shaped here, let's see. I've had to do something like that. and even doing something like this. Because this represented like, you know, a T can kind of look like a cross. This represents the symbolism that Marilyn Manson has used in his music for, like, you know, Antichrist superstar type of theme here. But regardless of such, so you can see here how this has been formed in this video specifically. Stronger. Wow. Anyways. See, and then this would almost even act as an eraser too. And it would create like a cloudy like effect as well. So this is what I was taught to do while I was in jail, to cover up those mistakes in handwriting, and to kind of, like, you know, be, since I had nothing but time to kill while I was in jail. Let's see, come on, focus, camera, focus. Just because the hypnosis is inhibiting me doesn't mean that I should be experiencing technical difficulties because of hypnosis inhibiting me cognitively. You know what I mean. So, anyways. Dang. I just make sure I'm not writing or drawing on the back of these. At least I have some decent evidence of the hypnosis live now too, but Okay, there's the O. And then I'll draw the N real quickly. A bit quicker than that. Come on. Darker too. There we go. There we go. But yeah, this is also an example of what would end up happening when the hypnosis was really inhibiting me a lot.